Formosa Plastics Group was founded by Wang Yongqing and Wang Yongzai in 1954. Over half a century later, FPG has become one of the largest private corporations in Taiwan. As of the end of 2025, FPG consists of over 100 domestic and overseas enterprises, including Formosa Plastics Corporation, Nanya Plastics Corporation, Formosa Chemical and Fiber Corporation, and Formosa Petrochemical Corporation, and has diversified its business into oil refining, petrochemicals, plastics, fiber, textiles, electronics, energy, steel production, transportation, machinery, healthcare, and biotechnology. FPG operates production plants in Taiwan, China, the United States, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Indonesia. In total, FPG employs over 100,000 people worldwide, has a capital of $26.5 billion, holds $131.5 billion in assets, and its consolidated revenue reached $61.3 billion in 2025, of which $42.9 billion was generated in Taiwan. Taiwan's development from agriculture, light industries, and the petrochemical industry to the electronics industry coincides with FPG's development from a labor-intensive, capital-intensive corporation to a technology-intensive enterprise. The development of FPG is the epitome of Taiwan's economic development. FPG upholds the values of diligence, perseverance, frugality, and trustworthiness in the pursuit of making things more reasonable, and moves towards the ultimate goal of striving for excellence. In the process of pursuing sustainable operations, FPG exerts great effort in creating positive contributions to society and achieves its business goals through reasonable, systematic, and technology-driven business management. With regard to organization and operations, FPG established an administration office to coordinate enterprise-wide resources. FPG established separate business departments for objective management and adopted an individual performance system. This has enabled FPG to become a leading enterprise, trusted by society, valued by its employees, and respected by its investors. After FPG's founding in 1954, the group began with its first business entity, Formosa Plastics, which initially produced PVC resin. This was followed by Nanya Plastics, which engaged in secondary and tertiary plastics processing, while Formosa Chemical and Fiber began processing chemical fibers and petrochemical products. The group later established Formosa Petrochemical, specializing in oil refining and the production of basic petrochemicals. Together, they contributed to the booming plastics and petrochemical industry in Taiwan. Taiwan has long faced a shortage of raw materials for upstream petrochemical production and relied on imports for more than 60% of its petrochemical raw materials. In response, FPG chose to establish the naphtha cracker in Mailiao, Yunlin County in 1991. This was the sixth naphtha cracker in Taiwan, referred to as number 6 naphtha, and was also the first naphtha cracker to be established by a private enterprise. The 6th naphtha cracker project comprises 55 plants with a total investment of $32.1 billion. By achieving maximum efficiency through full vertical integration across up, mid, and downstream sectors, The project has substantially enhanced domestic raw materials self-sufficiency and reduced import reliance. This has not only established a critical foundation for Taiwan's petrochemical industry, but also effectively strengthened the overall supply chain and international competitiveness. FPG has developed a complete industrial chain for oil refining, petrochemical materials, plastics, fibers, and electronics over the past 70-plus years. In the energy and upstream petrochemical sectors, crude oil refining not only supplies consumer fuels such as gasoline, diesel, and liquefied petroleum gas, but also yields naphtha as the fundamental feedstock for petrochemicals. It ensures a stable supply of olefins, including ethylene, propylene, and butadiene, alongside aromatics like benzene and p-xylene, with production capacities ranking among the highest globally. For downstream applications, FPG's plastic products include 5 all-purpose plastics, specifically PVC, PE, PP, PS, and ABS, as well as the engineering plastics PC and POM. Leveraging its exceptional vertical integration, FPG has established itself as a global leader in the petrochemical industry, while continuously driving industrial upgrading. In the fibers segment, FPG produces polyester, nylon, spandex, carbon, and glass yarn. Each type of fiber involves a vertically integrated production system, from polymerization, fiber drying, spinning, to weaving. FPG's products in the electronics industry can be divided into printed circuit boards and semiconductors. The PCB chain extends from upstream materials like glass fabrics and copper foil down to CCLs and finished PCBs. The semiconductor chain covers silicon wafers, DRAM, and packaging and testing, as well as processed chemicals such as hydrofluoric acid, isopropyl alcohol, and liquid caustic soda. With a complete value chain from raw materials to finished products, FPG holds a prominent position in the production and marketing of electronic and semiconductor materials. In the steel industry, FPG operates an integrated steel mill in Ha Tinh, Vietnam, with an annual hot metal capacity of 7 million tons. The mill primarily produces slabs, blooms, billets, hot-rolled coils, and wire rods, supplying downstream processors for the manufacturing of diverse metal products. In the new energy sector, FPG is dedicated to 4 core areas: energy saving, energy storage, new energy, and circular recycling. The group has constructed Taiwan's largest lithium iron phosphate battery cell and module plant and has initiated its Phase 2 expansion, serving as a key driver for the localization of the battery supply chain. Concurrently, FPG is expanding into international markets across the US, Europe, and Africa, while developing solid-state batteries, battery recycling, and microalgae carbon capture technologies to realize a circular economy, ensure environmental sustainability, and advance toward carbon neutrality. FPG began to expand its business overseas in the 1970s. FPG operates numerous large petrochemical raw material plants and secondary tertiary processing plants in Texas, Louisiana, and South Carolina. The group is one of the main producers of PVC resin, PE, PP, and EG in the United States. To expand its market share in mainland China, FPG has established multiple production bases in Ningbo, Kunshan, Nantong, Huizhou, Xiamen, Zhongshan, and Changshu. Its investment projects encompass petrochemical raw materials, primary and secondary plastics processing, electronic materials, heavy machinery, and fibers. FPG established PVC flexible and rigid film and leather plants in Indonesia to supply local tertiary processing plants. In Vietnam, FPG established production bases in Dong Nai, Long An, and Ha Tinh, which include textiles, fibers, and secondary plastics processing plants, as well as steel mills, all of which have successfully begun production. To balance economic development with environmental and ecological conservation, FPG enhances its energy efficiency and production yield through in-plant process improvements, circular economy initiatives, AI-enhanced simulation, and digital transformation, thereby achieving the goal of smart factories. Taking the Mailiao complex as an example, investment in environmental protection has reached as high as $4.4 billion. Regarding water and energy conservation, as of the end of 2025, FPG has invested $2.1 billion to complete improvement projects, conserving 154.7 million tons of water and reducing CO2 emissions by 18.2 million tons annually. This water conservation efficiency translates to each drop of water being reused 12.9 times. In the future, an additional $509 million will be invested to further drive water and energy conservation initiatives, which is expected to save another 6.51 million tons of water and mitigate CO2 emissions by 2.12 million tons per year, delivering significant environmental benefits. FPG continues to follow the directive of its two founders: to take from society, give back to society, and has dedicated its efforts to education and healthcare. Since 1963, FPG has established Mingzhi Institute of Technology, Changgang Medical College, and Changgang Nursing College to cultivate outstanding industrial and medical talent. Through its commitment to educational excellence, all three institutions have since been upgraded to university status. Changgang Memorial Hospital was founded in 1976 and is guided by the principles of serving humanity and putting patients first. After over 5 decades of efforts, Changgang Memorial Hospital currently has over 11,000 beds and provides nearly 37,100 outpatient services a day, making it the largest medical system in Asia. For years, FPG has fulfilled its corporate social responsibility by caring for indigenous people, disadvantaged groups, children with developmental delays, and the impoverished elderly. It has also responded swiftly to major disasters in Taiwan, helping victims return to normal life. To preserve the birthplace of the enterprise, FPG collaborated with the Kaohsiung city government in 2018 to donate the Kaohsiung plant, where the two founders built their initial success, to establish the Formosa Plastics Group Wong Brothers Park. By preserving its historical buildings, the park has become a vibrant site in Kaohsiung that integrates history, culture, tourism, and science education, thereby driving cultural development and elevating the city's image. FPG further demonstrated that philanthropy knows no borders by extending its charitable efforts across the Taiwan Strait through the Mingda Elementary School project, the construction of Changgang Memorial Hospital, the donation of thousands of cochlear implants, and financial assistance for earthquake and flood recovery efforts. Facing an uncertain global political and economic landscape, along with major shifts in industrial structures, FPG has launched a strategic transformation focused on 5 key areas: products, business, low carbon, energy, and digitalization. These efforts aim to boost competitiveness by developing high-value products, strengthening R&D, acquiring advanced technologies, and expanding global markets. The group is also exploring new areas such as advanced medical materials, regenerative medicine, and clean energy, driving product innovation and diversification. Looking forward, FPG will continue to embrace AI, big data, cloud computing, and IoT to enhance operations and management. These efforts are key to improving operational efficiency, reducing carbon emissions, and supporting sustainable development. FPG aims to expand globally with roots in Taiwan. We are committed to sustainable development and the well-being of humanity, embracing innovation and striving for excellence to create a better tomorrow.